Hey Derby, I need your help. I'm Rick Coleman, your local Board of Education member. You, your kids, and their education are my highest priorities. As we focus on these things, we need to make sure that they are ready for tomorrow. We must make great decisions with your tax dollars, decisions that benefit all kids, and decisions that reflect traditional Derby values. You expect transparency, accountability, community involvement, and sensible planning from the Board of Education because we work for you. I work for you. I've connected with you and I've heard you. Please continue to connect with me. Your input matters. A lot's at stake for our children, our budget, and really for our entire town. On November 7th, I'm reapplying to be your board representative. Please vote for me, Rick Coleman, and keep me working for you. Community involvement really matters a lot to me. How are we to know what's going on in the district if we're not out in the district and visiting schools, visiting parents, getting community input, and using that input into the decisions we make as school board members? My vote on the board is ultimately the community's vote. I try to take in input that I've received from the community and use those in the decision process so it's not just a 7-0 vote every time. Well, transparency matters because we have to let the public know why we are doing what we're doing. And not just why we're doing what we're doing, but how we're doing what we're doing and what the benefits, pros and cons of what we're doing are. Well, you're not really a representative in government if you're not transparent because the public has no idea what you're doing. Well, really, it's the board's job to hold the district accountable for what they do with the taxpayers' money. Last year, the district was late on paying payroll taxes, which cost the district an extra $200,000. That's ultimately the board's responsibility to hold the district accountable so the public trusts the decision that the district's making with their taxpayer dollars. If you look at successful schools like Tacoma, Washington, now they have community businesses lined up for 3 years on waiting lists to help the school district because they've understood that we are bringing up their future employees. And they've understood that if they put input into the school district and they help the school district, that all we're doing is bettering their base for new employees for their businesses. Well, we need to ensure when we're planning for future expectations that we're also meeting the community needs of today and the future. Well, sensible planning to me is to use the community's involvement to ensure that what we do matches with what the community expects the district to do. And with that, working with other entities like the city government and the county to ensure that what we do meets those needs, and so we're not wasting taxpayers' money on things that we're going to have to redo in the future. As a father's perspective on the school board, I want the best for my kids. I want nice facilities. I want facilities that help them learn to their highest potential. As a taxpayer on the school board, I want to make sure that the district utilizes taxpayers' funds efficiently and not wastefully. There may be other things that are better suited to use that money for, and we're just wasting it on new buildings and upgrades. I understand that the district needs to grow to meet children's needs, but we need to be responsible with the taxpayers' money, and we need to ensure that the community has a say in what the district is doing.